Joshua 10. Now it came to pass, when Adoni-Zedek, king of Jerusalem, had heard how YAHUSHA had taken it, Ai, and utterly destroyed it, as he had done to Jericho and her king, so he had done to Ai and her king, and how the inhabitants of Givon had made peace with Yasharel, and were among them, that they feared greatly, because Givon was a great city, as one of the royal cities, and because it was greater than Ai, and all the men thereof were mighty. Wherefore Adoni-Zedek, king of Jerusalem, sent unto Hotham, king of Hebron, and unto Piram, king of Yarmouth, and unto Japhia, king of Lachish, and unto Debir, king of Eglon, saying, Come up unto me, and help me, that we may smite Givon, for it has made peace with YAHUSHA, and with the children of Yasharel. Therefore the 5 kings of the Emorium, the king of Jerusalem, the king of Hebron, the king of Yarmouth, the king of Lachish, the king of Eglon, gathered themselves together, and went up they and all their hosts, and encamped before Givon, and made war against it. And the men of Givon sent to YAHUSHA to the camp to Gilgal, saying, Select not your hand from your servants. Come up to us quickly, and save us, and help us, for the kings of the Emorium that dwell in the mountains are gathered together against us. So YAHUSHA ascended from Gilgal, he and all the people of war with him, and all the mighty men of valor. And YAHUAH said unto YAHUSHA, Fear them not, for I have delivered them into your hand. There shall not a man of them stand before you. YAHUSHA therefore came unto them suddenly, and went up from Gilgal all night. And YAHUAH discomforted them before Yasharel, and slew them with a great slaughter at Givon, and chased them along the way that goes up unto Bet-Caron, and smote them to Azekah, and unto Makkedah. And it came to pass, as they fled from before Yasharel, and were in the going down to Bet-Caron, that YAHUAH cast down great stones from heaven upon them unto Azekah, and they died. They were more which died with hailstones than they whom the children of Yasharel slew with the sword. Then spoke YAHUSHA to YAHUAH in the day when YAHUAH delivered up at the Emorium before the children of Yasharel. And he said in the sight of Yasharel, Sun, stand still upon Givon, and you, moon, in the valley of Ayalon. And the sun stood still, and the moon stayed, until the people had avenged themselves upon their enemies. Is not this written in the Cepher of Yeshach? So the sun stood still in the midst of heaven, and hastened not to come about a whole day. And there was no day like that before it or after it, that YAHUAH hearkened unto the voice of a man, for YAHUAH fought for Yasharel. And YAHUSHA returned, and all Yasharel with him, unto the camp to Gilgal. But these 5 kings fled, and hid themselves in a cave at Makkedah. And it was told to YAHUSHA, saying, The 5 kings are found hid in a cave at Makkedah. And YAHUSHA said, Roll great stones upon the mouth of the cave, and set men by it for to guard them. And stay ye not, but pursue after your enemies, and smite the hindermost of them. Suffer them not to enter into their cities, for YAHUAH Elohim has delivered them into your hand. And it came to pass, when YAHUSHA and the children of Yasharel had made an end of slaying them with a very great slaughter, till they were consumed, that the rest which remained of them entered into fenced cities. And all the people returned to the camp to YAHUSHA at Makkedah in peace. none moved at his tongue against any of the children of Yasharel. Then said Yahusha, Openeth the mouth of the cave, and bring out those 5 kings unto me out of the cave. And they did so, and brought forth those 5 kings unto him out of the cave, and at the king of Jerusalem, and at the king of Hebron, and the king of Yarmouth, and at the king of Lachish, and at the king of Eglon. And it came to pass, when they brought out those kings unto Yahusha, that Yahusha called for all the men of Yasharel, and said unto the captains of the men of the war which went with him, Come near, put your feet upon the necks of these kings. And they came near, and put their feet upon the necks of them. And Yahusha said unto them, Fear not, nor be dismayed. Be strong and of good courage, for thus shall YAHUAH do to all your enemies against whom ye fight. And afterward Yahusha smote them, and slew them, and hanged them on 5 trees. And they were hanging upon the trees until the evening. And it came to pass at the time of the going down of the sun that Yahusha commanded that they took them down off the trees, and cast them into the cave wherein they had been hid, and laid great stones in the cave's mouth, which remain until this very day. And that day Yahusha tooketh Makkedah, and smote it with the edge of the sword, and at the king thereof he utterly destroyed them, and at all the souls that were therein. He let none remain, and he did unto the king of Makkedah as he did unto the king of Jericho. Then Yahusha passed from Makkedah, and all Yasharel with him, unto Libnah, and fought against Libnah. And YAHUAH delivered it also, and the king thereof, unto the hand of Yasharel, and he smote it with the edge of the sword, and all the souls that were therein. He let none remain in it, but did unto the king thereof as he did unto the king of Jericho. And Yahusha passed from Libnah, and all Yasharel with him, unto Lachish, and encamped against it, and fought against it. And YAHUAH delivered Lachish into the hand of Yasharel, which took it on the 2nd day, and smote it with the edge of the sword, and all the souls that were therein, according to all that he had done to Libnah. Then Haram, king of Gezer, came to help Lachish, and Yahusha smote him and his people, until he had him none remaining. And from Lachish Yahusha passed into Eglon, and all Yasharel with him, and they encamped against it, and fought against it. And they took it on that day, and smote it with the edge of the sword, and all the souls that were therein he utterly destroyed that day, according to all that he had done to Lachish. And Yahusha went up from Eglon, and all Yasharel with him, unto Hebron, and they fought against it. And they took it, and smote it with the edge of the sword, and the king thereof, and all the cities thereof, and all the souls that were therein. He left none remaining, according to all that he had done to Eglon, but destroyed it utterly, and all the souls that were therein. And Yahusha returned, and all Yasharel with him, to Dever, and fought against it. And he took it, and the king thereof, and all the cities thereof, and they smote them with the edge of the sword, and utterly destroyed all the souls that were therein. He left none remaining, as he had done to Hebron, and he did to Dever, and to the king thereof, as he had done also to Libnah, and to her king. So Yahusha smote all the country of the hills, and of the Negev, and of the valley, and of the springs, and all their kings. He left none remaining, but utterly destroyed all that breathed, as YAHUAH Elohai of Yasharel commanded. And Yahusha smote them from Kadesh Barnea, even unto Gaza, and all the country of Goshen, even unto Givon. And all these kings, and all their land did Yahusha take at one time, because YAHUAH Elohai of Yasharel fought for Yasharel. And Yahusha returned, and all Yasharel with him, unto the camp to Gilgal.